so much, friends, for coming out and hanging tonight. Welcome to VIRID and Friends, volume like 9 or something like that. We today are super lucky to be graced with the wondrous music of composer, percussionist, singer-songwriter extraordinaire Jake Ellzey, who knows the perfect outfit to wear for this show. It's gonna be a good show, and yeah, what more to say other than if you haven't been to VIRID and Friends yet, this is Olivia and I, through our duo VIRID, we try to host our friends making the cool music that they're making. Maybe it's stuff that you've seen before, maybe it's stuff that you most definitely haven't. We usually try to make sure that there's at least a little bit of that in here. I think this concert will have a little bit of that for sure. So, without further ado, Jake, ready to take it away?
Yeah!
Cool.
Oh my God. Hi y'all. Before we begin, can we try something? Stamping. Go! Oh yeah, oh gosh. Okay, patting on the left. Okay, for tonight, instead of clapping, can we do this? Stamping and patting and all kinds of other things except clapping. This is a sensory accommodation, and it's going to be a great night. Thank you all for being here. All right. Cool. Good evening. It's nighttime. Nighttime is the time to see stars, weather permitting. It's funny to think about those stars still being there, even in the day, thinking about the day and how many little moments there are in it. How many little moments in today's day then, and ticking into tonight's moment now. Thinking of those stars now again, I think in these moments, maybe we can see them, maybe weather permitting. Maybe they can see us, weather permitting, and if they cared to, I suppose. I'm reminded of an image from when I was younger. It was just before a camping trip, and I was waiting in a parking lot with a compass, one that was on a keychain or something, or like in a Walmart flashlight or something. This was a scouting trip, so I remember my old scoutmaster walking up to me with a lensatic compass. A lensatic compass is what it's called. This was a more precise instrument than my Walmart flashlight compass. It also required math, the formulas of which I can't remember now, to calculate magnetic north and your direction. I say all this because the thing that stood out to me was the difference in degrees from when I used the compass and did whatever math to when my old scoutmaster used the compass. The measurements were different because we weren't standing in the same place. Not exactly. There was a difference in degrees, a difference in perspective, though we were standing next to each other, my old scoutmaster and I. It's like we're traveling on our own threads, and sometimes they get close enough to where we can intercept and connect with each other, weather permitting, those little moments to do so or not to do. So I think about these little moments, these ones we are enjoying now. It's really cool to think about all the different threads we're all traveling on and how they're all meeting here at this little moment. It's so cool to think about all the different perspectives we carried here while on our journey on our own strings. There is a difference in degrees. This room has never looked quite the same as it has now. Not exactly. I'm so glad the weather permitted this little moment to be like this with you all. First is 2 equal, and not what we're gonna say. If I was to fly a plane, would you look at me? You would have to look up in the sky, and I would have to fly upside down, unless, of course, the plane in question, which I'm flying, and you are not, would have a floor built out of glass. Do you know what the maximum distance between you, a polite individual, and the next person behind you, also about to enter the same building as you after you. What is the maximum distance you deem put to let the door close behind you after you, instead of holding the door and saying after you as they go through the door before you, and then you go also through the door, and then the door closes behind you after you. Ceremony is to others what they were, of course, to say. You see, I think this is a difficult question. Take a moment to illustrate this scenario with me, will you? You see, they see, so do you. You both in this scenario have eyes that work. And that is something you both have in common. In addition to, of course, you both wanting to enter the building. So the eyes, do they meet? Will they meet? Say they did. They hit the pens. Say they did. Say the air is approaching. No, the door is approaching. Nay, say you're approaching the door. They are too. They see you see them. And then we now reach a point where you will now make a decision based on eye contact and perceived interaction rather than proximity and probability. Catastrophe is to make the only ones that will say. An important thing to point out about our illustration is that we actually only know our own perspective. That perspective being me and my head and you and your head. We, representing you, do not actually know what is in the head of the third party. They and we, you, now stand like a sentinel with a perhaps goofy grin upon our face. Your face as you are now holding the door now open for them. The distance between you with the door and them, though, is shrinking. It still is, in fact, mildly vast. It would certainly be an odyssey for an ant or other small insect. Breakfast is to leave my tummy to no longer say things. With the door now open, you now feel the cool air from inside the building now greet you with its breezy embrace. This now reminds you of the beauty and allure of doors. Doors hold behind them an opportunity. They give us agency, a choice now to us to determine the direction of our forward motion, now celebrating the possibility of the future now, realizing into the reality of the now. Your now! Posed with the question, do you pass through this door or do you pass by this door? Do you see where this is going? No, because you cannot see where they need to be going. Effortlessly, ever closely, as to Wednesday or Thursday, depending on rain or shine in your schedule, also waxing, waning, less relating, contrary to individuals that only now you wish you were friends with close contact to people you actually wish you were friends with, close contact, nothing, whatever, and wanting nothing to do with that thing, or used to like, why I don't think it was, but never wanting to, never wants to mean anything anyway. Of course, anyway, we keep with mine and yours to give mine, to take time to think about what we were saying over again. I ask it only, do we ever have to do it over again? Chance is to choice. What guides next? What we say. Woo! Whew. Thanks, y'all. Zip code that we're in currently. 4105? 4105.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh wait, the things aren't on, that's why.
Oh. What?
That's what it was.
Jake, could you
Jake.
close the door behind you?
Close the door behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
48105, yes? Ooh. Live from the 48105, you're listening to Say These Are on WRKZ 93.0 FM, your show on the lowdown on all the ins and outs of everything going up and down, strange and square, sweet and sour. It is the top of the hour, meaning we are beaming to you a new news bulletin, or should we say old news, as this bit of mystery is brought to you by history. Yep, folks, this one is for the books. More like it's from the books. Well, a book out of a collection of books. The collection of the Transactions of the American Philosophical Society. The digital library of academic journals, books, and primary sources known as JSTOR describes this collection to be that is a series that has been, quote, published since 1771 and is the oldest scholarly publication in the country. Our story today comes from the 6th volume of this collection. This is the description of a singular phenomenon seen at Baton Rouge by William Dunbar, Esquire. Communicated by Thomas Jefferson, President. Hey, P.S. But first, a word from our sponsor. Good morning! Or should we say good evening? Save for the least, save a lot. Next time you choose, all bets are off. And we never lose. Ask about our great time. I'll see you get yours. And we too, you too, will be happy campers. Ask again, you may get two. Bring a friend. Friday, Friday, Friday through Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. See what it's all about. Save for the least, save a lot. Now back to the show. This is the description of a singular phenomenon seen at Baton Rouge by William Dunbar, Esquire. Communicated by President Thomas Jefferson, President. Hey, P.S. which is June 30th, 1800. Read 16th of January, 1801. A phenomenon was seen to pass Baton Rouge on the nights of the 5th of April, 1800, of which the following is the best description I am able to obtain. It was first seen in the southwest and moved so rapidly, passing over the heads of spectators, as to disappear in the northeast in about a quarter of a minute. It appeared to be about the size of a large house, 70 or 80 feet long, and of a form nearly resembling figure 5 in plate 4. It appeared to be about 200 yards above the surface of the earth and wholly luminous, but not emitting sparks of a color resembling the sun near the horizon on a cold, frosty evening, which may be called a crimson red. When passing right over the heads of spectators, the light on the surface of the earth was little short of the effect of sunbeams, though at the same time, looking another way, the stars were visible, which appears to be a confirmation of the opinion formed of its moderate elevation. In passing, a considerable degree of heat was felt, but no electric sensation. Immediately after that, it disappeared in the northeast. A violent rushing noise was heard, as if the phenomenon was bearing down the forest before it. And in a few seconds, a tremendous crash was heard, similar to that of the largest piece of ordnance, causing a very sensible earthquake. I have not yet received answers to a number of queries I have sent on, which may perhaps bring to light more particulars. Thus concludes the document. Let's unpack it after a word from our sponsor. Good morning! Good evening! Try as you might, do as you must. A service to the public. 925 has in 925. Back to the vote. Johnson? Yay. Casey? Yay. Streetman? Yay. Shh. You're on the air. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, I'm afraid you're preaching to the choir here. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. See, I'm not sure if carrots were involved, but that's a good point if after all they were. Okay. Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Thank you for calling in, and I wish you well on your travels. Well, folks, if anybody has seen a flying, glowing house, give us a call. Apparently, we may have those flying around, and of course, beware if you're walking through some vegetables at night. That is the second best spot for a flying house to park or land. The best spot to land or park a flying house goes to the space occupied by witches with red shoes. I have no idea why these spots and places are so favored by flying houses, but I think this is cause for some pursuit of regulation as to where one can park their large flying house. Maybe we don't have enough parking.
I think we're going to join you.
Oh yeah, I'd like to invite Fitz and Olivia up with me. This is going to be a world premiere.
And friends who've arrived, I think we've got space up in the pool of carpet. If you all want to join.
Oh good. Oh goodness. Okay. Thanks for receiving. I've never played Twister. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like it. Not for this night.
You
Like
smell
for
so
the
good.
next night. Ooh,
Yeah, that's what it is. 100%.
didn't believe me.
It's like Renata level. Anytime one Renata walks in, I'm like, oh, man, she's so sick.
Okay. That's crazy. That.
After my tutoring work, I'll say something. Backing out.
Great. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Well, there's gonna be radios anyway, so.
Sitting amongst you, someone.
There were 5 planes with ads flying around.
Oh, did you want? I can hold on to my stuff if you want this music stand.
Oh, that's great. No, no.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. How are you doing? How are y'all?
No, you get it.
Good deal. Y'all look at me when y'all get to. Okay.
We may have rehearsed this.
Do we get to guess?
Maybe
Yeah.
there's like a quiz at the end. We'll see who can guess the amount of minutes we rehearsed this. And the jelly beans are in the jar.
Favorite color jelly bean or favorite flavor jelly bean, rather? I'm stalling. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Sorry. Stalling, we don't need to stall. We going now?
Start with jelly beans.
air is thicker again, and yet I get dizzy. It's like it gets harder to breathe, thicker air. I'm suddenly thinking about my process to breathe. I could see cars go by, and I could see clouds moving from west to east. They move quick and only let pockets of sun in to obscure what time of day it is. Sidestep upwards over plenty. The afternoon is at a lull. Spinning quarters on a tabletop. Have half a sense of anything going on. Have half a sense of anything going on. Even now, it feels like the same day somehow. I know it's not though. I wish I could go where the ink goes. The ink from a pen, yes, but one that leaks a lot. One when you write a letter to someone. The letters bubble up and bleed through the paper and leave a stain. You can watch an E, lowercase, turn into a dot. The line you have drawn migrates. I now know where the ink goes. It stays on the paper mostly, and at least goes. That ink I tend to remember mostly. I don't wish to go where the ink goes, but I wish to go like the ink goes. I want to move like that ink. Move out and travel along the creases of a paper. Leave a mark by going, rather than going to leave a mark. Not that making whatever mark is the point. Becoming a dot. Talking in circles now anyway. Shapes I talk with, shapes I talk to, shapes and memories, photographs and mirrors. Thunder and lukewarm coffee now. Thunder and lukewarm coffee now. Thunder is lukewarm coffee now. Thunder is lukewarm coffee now.
They didn't stay for long though, while others linger, those I don't recognize. The lingering shapes give more time to blur. I can see more of that motion. It's almost like emotion rather than a signal like emotion. Talking in circles now anyway, shapes I talk with, shapes I talk to, shapes and memories, photographs and mirrors. The air is thicker again, and yet I get dizzy. It's like it gets harder to breathe air. I'm suddenly thinking about my process to breathe.
Check it out. See you there.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Here, I'd like to invite Eli and Will Everybody on upward. Yeah, go ahead.
Do I get to play this?
When's it our turn?
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a step change and then we're gonna play some blues rock.
And you are encouraged, highly encouraged to dance. If you're
Forced to dance.
If you feel so inclined, you're forced to dance.
You must feel inclined. You have to dance.
Great. We wanna have a whole time. Oh, here, I can collapse. You don't wanna work on it? I got it.
It's like we're tapping into a very similar
Just table up.
we've talked about it.
This is like the biggest stage change we've ever had in a Virid and Friends show.
Arguably the only one?
Maybe.
What's that?
You just can't contain Jake. There's no containing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Potty.
Hi.
Hi, Jake.
What's your favorite jelly bean flavor?
Well.
Speakers on? Oh, that's right. Yeah. That one was like a.
Yeah, that's how they know they're on because they'll talk to you.
This is the crowd work section.
Yeah. Still no jelly bean flavor though, so.
Jelly bean flavor?
Oh yeah. So when I had braces, I couldn't have popcorn or jelly beans for that matter. But when I got my braces off, I wanted to eat popcorn, but I thought it was really funny how like jelly bean popcorn was like popcorn jelly bean. It was an alternative to popcorn. That is not my favorite jelly bean flavor though.
Oh, you got us.
I just really like that one. I think it like is that's my favorite one that I can think about right now. That is the only jelly bean flavor I can think about now.
Green flag.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just a mint.
All good?
Doing great. Having a great time.
Yes. Yes.
Taking a little.
What's going?
Yeah, Will.
That's cool.
That's a computer science major. Oh my god.
Alright.
Sure.
He's speaking in binary, man. Yes, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, probably, yes, yes, no, probably.
I'll play that little tag.
Like present you with really height men with medium-sized hair.
Here they are.
It'll do its thing. It's all
Is this the Lisa or you?
I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
We should a little crunch every once in a while. Yeah, that's great.
Ready?
Do you want to work?
Yes. Is that loud?
Yeah. Rock and roll.
It's a journey of the world.
So fun.
Hi. What's up? Hi, Jake.
Hi. I'm combating feedback. Screwed my life back, right? Play.
Calm down a little, Mom.
Yeah, I agree. How's that?
baby, spring is coming, and I'm not ready for it to fall. Yes, I know the spring is coming, but I'm still thinking about the fall. I'm thinking about the fall. I'm still thinking about the fall. You know my days are numbered, baby. I can stay here for too long. I can hear the red wings call. I know the spring is coming, but I'm still thinking about the fall. I'm thinking about the fall. I'm still thinking about the fall. You know I gotta get on, baby. I'm still worried about the fall. But I'm still thinking about the fall. I'm thinking about the fall. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the fall. You know I gotta get up, baby. I'm still worried about the fall. Change guitars.
Eli, what's your favorite jelly bean flavor?
So
You
did
ever had a
you
water
used to do that?
Oh, those are good because like they're
Whoa.
like pink on the
You
inside
ain't use
and
your
green on the
fire.
Are you,
outside.
you're supposed to eject that.
What?
Just take it. How dare you?
Yeah.
Don't reject.
No,
It's not.
I do.
Well.
I'm gonna plug the guitar in. If I were you, I'd plug the guitar in.
What's your favorite jelly bean flavor? Jimmy.
I don't need a lot of jelly beans.
Dr. Jimmy?
Cool.
I was like playing Bronco guitar game.
Alright, so this next one is called Farmer's Market.
Where's the feedback? Cool. 1, 2. Whoa, hang on.
Is it me? Wow, I think I'm very loud. You can turn me way down.
Alright.
Good? A 1, 2, ready, and... next one's called Anytime. Oh, or this last one's called Anytime. All right, well, what's it called? Anytime. Anytime. Well,
When can we play it?
now. Eli.
Oh.
No.
Can we play it later?
Anytime.
Oh no.
Anytime.
Whenever you want, Eli. You want to bet he spills his Coke? He does not have the lid. It's on the ground and we're in the second act of the day. And Chekhov's Coke has been introduced. Kick the bottle, knock it over, William. How much you want to bet he spills his Coke? Swish, swish, switch the lids. Kick the bottle. Thank y'all.
Yeah.